Welcome to the Michigan Travel Show, a kaleidoscope of stories about the people, places, and events that shape our great state.
Well, hello everyone. Gary Morgan with Michigan Travel today. Well, I'm currently at Yorktown Battlefield, just outside of Yorktown, Virginia. And we're right here at the Yorktown Battlefield Visitor Center. I'm going to do the little walk downtown. It's about 500 meters to the Victory Monument and a little bit of the historic downtown. There is the National Park building, some of the berms that were part of the Revolution War and the Civil War in 1861. So about 80 years later, because it was used in 1781 during the Revolution, and these berms were reused back in the Civil War in 1861. So anyway, so I'm going to take the little hike. There's another little map over here showing what's all here at this park. So we there it is, the Yorktown, and I'm going to walk. They have the monument. That's all part of downtown. This Yorktown, or Little York, is a small city of approximately 300. Has more over considerable circumference, located on the bank of the York River, somewhat high on a sandy but level ground. It has 3 churches, 2 Reformed English and 1 German, and 2 Quaker meeting, and a beautiful quarter meeting house. John Condritola Battalion, British Army, in 1788. It says, travel a short distance along this walk to discover historically established in 1691. By the 1750s, the town was a thriving seaport, and with the wharves, warehouses, and pubs. So, damaged in 1780 siege and never recovered its colonial prominence. Explore York and discover a still active community. The 1881 monument to the Alliance and Victory, 18th century building including the home and designer of the Declaration of the Independence. There was a major siege. I have this day visited the town of York to witness the destructive effects of the siege. It contains about many of them are greatly and some totally ruined, being shot through and 1,000 and honeycombed, ready to crumble in pieces. Well, I'm going to go down and check it out. There's the monument, the Victory Monument, built 100 years after the war in 1881. That's what I'm walking down to right now. Walking across the footbridge here over the ravine. Kind of a neat bridge, and covered with on the other side. So kind of cool looking at it. Okay, well, here's the story of Victory Monument. York was under siege. It was held by the British, but General George Washington held it under siege. So just 10 days after the victory, the Continental Congress directed that a new monument should be built. Well, 100 years later, there it is. It was built in 1881 to commemorate the victory here in 1781 during the Revolution. And here it is, right on the York River setting here. And here's the town of... Okay, well, here's another plaque on the Yorktown Victory Monument. And it was unbelievable that a monument was authorized right by the Continental Congress just 10 days after the victory. In October 29, 1781, 100 years later, it was... construction started and finished in 1884. A majestic looking thing here. 98 feet tall. Pretty cool. Beautiful view today of the York River as it goes out to Chesapeake Bay and out to the Atlantic Ocean. Okay, well, here's the bay out here on this long pier. And here's the pier. And we're out here looking at the bay. And the big bridge going across just outside of Yorktown. York under siege in 1781. American and French forces closed the grip on besieged British Army in Yorktown. And British surrendered October 19th. They went in this cave towards the end. It's called York under the hill. This is part of the Yorktown battlefield. They left the city there, the little village. There it is. All these berms here. Well, that's what you did. You see them all out there in the distance, and right along here. Here's a major berm where they had some trench where they would look over and shoot. And you can see it all the way over there. This was huge. Of course, there was about 10,000 troops on both sides, if not more. Americans and French had more, but the Brits still had about 9,000 people. So that was huge. But yeah, you see the whole battlefield out here. Just berms all the way along it. And then it was reused in the Civil War out here. Of course, now a road running through it, but hard to believe this is the battlefield and a cyclist. Yeah, makes you want to go back. I'm standing on top of a berm right here. Right along there. There's the headquarters for the Park Service. This is, like I said, Yorktown battlefield and the city here. And this is kind of the start of the colonial turnpike, or the colonial road that goes all the way to Jamestown, which was the start of America in 1607. First permanent English settlement. Beautiful, sunny, 65-degree day out here in York, Virginia. Okay, well, this is kind of a popular spot for cyclists. It's called the Trans-American Bike Trail. It's 4,262 miles. It's called the Bike Route 76 Trail, and it starts here in Yorktown and goes all the way to Florence, Oregon. And anyway, so it's about 4 to 5, Astoria, Oregon, and to Yorktown, Virginia, 4,262 miles. And anyway, so quite ambitious task. Start here, head over that bridge, and keep going east. Well, pretty cool to say the least. Okay, this is the Chesapeake Bay gateways. This is part of the Chesapeake Bay Facts. 2,500 square miles of water, 3.4 miles to 35 miles of width, 11,684 miles of shoreline. 21 feet is 21 feet. The maximum depth, 174. Largest of the 130 estuaries. A place where the salt and fresh water meet intermix in the United States. Watershed drains 64,000 square miles of land in 5 states. The estuary supports more than 11,000 species of plants and animals. Osprey, watermen fishing the Bray, Yorktown battlefield. Lots of gateway sites. And like I said, here's a beautiful view of part of this. This is the York River, but all part of the Chesapeake Bay area. Beautiful waterfront along here. A little bit further is a big long beach, but nice sandy beach here underneath the big bridge. Anyway, this is the Watermen's Museum, but currently kind of closed. It says join the adventure. Here's some of the Chesapeake Bay area. There it is. Chesapeake Bay goes all the way up into Virginia and part of Delaware. It all kind of connects 5 different states. Maryland goes way up there, up to Washington and Baltimore. And lots to do out here. And John Smith explored the Chesapeake in the early 1600s. 2 major expeditions from 1608 to 1609. Like I said, they went all over the place, and back then it had to be some wild country. Pretty interesting place. Absolutely beautiful out here today. This is an awesome view out to the Chesapeake Bay, where I've just walked up right there. And in here, people are walking along the waterway, and that's coming down from the York River. It goes up by 50 miles, 50, 60 miles all the way up into Maryland. But that's the Chesapeake Bay. Ships in out there, beach here. Awesome place here in Yorktown, right on the York River, with a beautiful beach underneath the Coleman Bridge, U.S. Coast Guard going out. Beautiful sunny day here in Virginia. Here's Yorktown right on the cliffs here. Imagine what it was like back in 1781 during the Revolution. And this was part of John Smith's adventures on the Potomac Flu, which obviously is a far inner part of tributary, and they done excavation work here. Here is the beautiful sand beach I'm talking about, and this goes up for a long ways, a good mile or so. And across the way on the other side is Gloucester Point, and stuff used to go back and forth. Like I said, it was all ferry boats, but lots of stuff happened here in the early 1860s during the Civil War, since this was a Confederate state, and the Union tried to overtake it, but like I said, then the Union overtook it, and they used a supply base. But this has been a major a major history point in America during as we have come along to the 21st century, and now they got big bridges over it. But like I said, it was big in the Revolution and Civil War.
When I